Hi everyone, Damien here. Welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry for my absence in this video, but I had a busy week. However, I am bringing you 3 awesome art projects. As you can read from the title of this video, I'm going to be transforming Christmas decorations into Halloween decorations. And I got this idea from going to different stores trying to find Halloween decorations, but everything is Christmas now, so I think I was a little too late. However, since everything is Christmas, my thrift store had 50% off on their Christmas decorations, so everything was a little bit cheaper, so that worked out just fine. Okay, let's get started with the first one. I found this ceramic house, you know, the ones that you build like a little Christmas village. Well, I'm going to be transforming this into a haunted house. My first step is to cover this sign that says general store with air clay, just so I can have a smooth surface for whenever I go back and paint whatever name I want in here. I'm also going to be filling out these wreaths, that way they look a little bit more round and they can be jack-o'-lanterns later on.
Perfect.
Since I'm going to be painting a lot on this video and everything is pretty much self-explanatory, I'm just going to let you enjoy it, see the process, and I'm pretty much going to shut up. So enjoy the music, and I'll pop in here and there just to give you a little bit more explanation of what I'm doing. Hey, it's me. Sorry for interrupting your ASMR video, but I just wanted to quickly tell you that what you're seeing on your left corner is my Bebes, my puppy Logan. I don't think I've introduced him to you just yet. I think he makes an appearance later on in the video, but yeah, I need to monitor all the time because he's a little bit of a reckless puppy. And I mean, he's only 5 months old. He's a little bit grown, but you know, he makes accidents here and there. So yeah, I have a little surveillance camera on him all the time, just so I can be a very good helicopter dad. Okay, we're almost done with this project, but I want to create some ghosts out of air clay. I think that's gonna be the final touch that this haunted house needs. Which, by the way, I don't think I named my haunted house. I just left it in blank. So what I want to do is I want you to tell me your best name for this haunted house and leave it down in the comments. The one that I thought about was maybe kind of like Damien's Workshop or something like that. Not just, you know, like haunted house or asylum or something like that. No, I want something a little with a pun or something funny or something relatable. I don't know, but you let me know down in the comments. Okay, are you ready for the final look? I present to you my nameless haunted house. For my second project, I found this at the thrift store. It's kind of like a patriotic Santa Claus. I don't know, but when I saw it, I was thinking, what can I do to make him creepy, but without being random? And what's creepy in Christmas? Pretty much nothing. Everything's nice and jolly. However, in Europe, they do have the character Krampus. And although technically he's not Halloween, he's still pretty spooky, and that's pretty much my goal here, to make these jolly decorations into something spooky. If you don't know who Krampus is, by the way, I hope I'm saying that right, he's pretty much a half goat, half demon type of situation. And what the folklore says is that he comes during the Christmas season and he punishes the kids that have been naughty. So basically Santa is the good cop, Krampus is the bad cop. And he's supposed to have horns, hooves as feet, a really long tongue. He also carries a sack and chains around him. And as you can see, this guy was perfect for a Krampus. I've had this burlap for a couple of years now and I have never done anything with it. So when I saw that Krampus carries a sack, I thought maybe I can just paste or glue this onto the sack, and it also gives the piece a little more texture and dimension, and I like how it looks. It's starting to look a little scary, but not as much. So we are going to make the horns and the tongue. And for that, I'm using my handy dandy air clay. It's just so easy to work with and you don't need to bake it. You just let it dry by itself. It's supposed to take up to 72 hours, but if you're in a time crunch like I was, leave it in front of a fan for a couple hours or even like overnight, and it will be nice and dry and ready for our paint. As you saw, I made the entire statue a little bit dirty. It was done with acrylic paint and water, and that gives it a little bit more of a grungy look. But I wanted to leave the tongue bright red just so it can look like it's fresh with blood. That way it looks a little bit more creepy. I'm also adding a little bit of that like fake blood on the horns, and this is the final look. For my last project, I found this paper mache Christmas tree at the thrift store. I think I only paid like 70 cents for it. And what I wanted to do, well, it's kind of obvious. I wanted a Halloween tree. However, I'm gonna be completely honest, I left this project towards the end because I don't like how it turned out. I mean, it looks decent, but it's not really the look that I wanted. But I still wanted to include it in the video just so you can see that sometimes we do have fails. I think I need a little bit more time deciding what's the look I want for this. In the beginning, I wanted kind of like a Beetlejuice inspired Christmas tree or like Halloween tree. Then I went on Instagram and I actually asked my followers like what color should I do, and the one that won was this white to black ombre, and it does look cool by itself, but once you put decorations on it, it just looks a little bit tacky. It looks like all over the place. In the beginning, I tried these pumpkin lights around it, and honestly, I should have left it at that because it looked nice, simple, and I like those decorations that are just black and white and then the pop of orange. But since Damien wants to be a little bit of an overachiever, I tried spray painting these Christmas spheres orange and make jack-o'-lanterns with them, and it technically worked. However, I was in a little bit of a time crunch. The haunted house took most of my week. It was just so many little layers and colors and little things here and there. So I didn't leave these to dry completely. So they just look messy. They had like paint drips all over the place. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can buy these, but you know, I just wanted to make them myself. As you can see here, I'm not even using acrylic paint anymore. I just decided to go with a Sharpie. I put them on the tree and it just looked empty. So then I went with these pearls that I found at Dollar Tree and I started putting them all over the place, and I thought maybe I can make them kind of like eyeballs. And again, in theory, it was done, it was possible. They look like eyes, but as you can see, I don't know, maybe it's just the spheres that are a little too big, but I don't know, I did not like it at all. And I used these ghost lights because I couldn't use any more pumpkins in this, so I decided to go with the ghosts. And they look cute, I like them. However, oh my god, look, Logan is there. Hi Logan, hi Bebes. He's my beautiful baby boy, he's a Frenchie. But anyways, this is the final look for this. And there you have it. Those were my 3 Christmas to Halloween decoration, transformation, elegance extravaganza. I really like how most of them turned out. As you saw, I didn't really like the last one, but I think I'm just gonna go and repaint it and maybe just do the pumpkin lights. Just keep it nice and simple. I'm gonna try and do that before Halloween. I cannot believe the spooky season is over. It's all about Christmas now. I mean, nothing against Christmas, I just can't relate. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments the name that you want me to put on my haunted house, because it has no name right now and it needs a name. It cannot just be the nameless haunted house. And if you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. I try to post every Sunday. However, I may or may not take next Sunday off just to regroup and see what awesome DIYs I can bring you. But if I find something easy to do, I'll just do it for next week. But again, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Ciao!